Sign up for my free daily newsletter, The Current, at getkim.com. PMO.
PMO. Is that like worse than PMS?
It should be. PM.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. She's got PMO.
Put me on. That's a texting acronym that I've never used.
Put me on.
Yeah. Well, here. This is a list of that they say people are using right now, but I've never used them.
Is it like you're having a conversation with someone and you're like, hey, put me on, like include me into that conversation?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever used ICL?
ICL. No. Insane Clown Leprechauns?
I can't lie.
I can't. No, I've never. No, never.
Okay.
I've never even received that.
I saw these on a Fox website.
Okay.
Okay. Here's three more I've never used. WDP.
WDP?
Okay. Use that in texting. WDP.
World Domination Powerhouse.
Well done, partner.
No. No one does that.
Okay.
No one does that.
So far, we're 3 for 3 that we've never used, but these are like texting acronyms that.
Are these like ones on the come up? Like we should start using these to make them more popular?
I don't know. WTP.
Partner?
NFS. NFS.
Not for sale.
New friends.
No.
Okay. How about this one? OTP.
Yeah, you know me. I'm down with OTP. Every last homie. No, I've never heard it.
One true pairing.
What?
I don't understand it.
Even if you texted that full words, I wouldn't understand what you're talking about.
Okay, but there are some special texting acronyms that older adults use.
Oh, okay.
Okay, like BYOT.
Bring your own
teeth.
Okay, fair enough.
Bring your own teeth. Okay. FWIW.
FWI. I've fallen and I can't get up. No, what is it?
Forgot where I was.
Huh?
Forgot where
If
I
you
was.
forgot where you was, you definitely forgot who you were texting as well.
Okay, just one more. Just one.
Okay.
ROFLACGU.
God, that's too many. I can't even try and wing it.
Come on, partner.
Rolling on the floor and I threw my hip out.
Okay. Rolling on the floor, laughing, and can't get up.
Yeah.
It was
I was
close.
close.
It was close. All right. PMO.
PMO.
Nobody ever uses, but it was totally clickbait.
Oh, you work for you?
Oh, no, because I was like, I saw like 5 texting acronyms that you probably don't know that people are using.
You couldn't get on that website fast enough.
No, I was like, I need to know that.
You're right. I didn't know that because no one's using them.
Exactly. And you see, on that happy note, welcome to the Current podcast. We're so glad that you're here with us because the Current is now received by 650,000 great people every single day. I'm talking about my newsletter, which, by the way, I'm giving away an iPhone 16 Pro, a $999 value right now. And if you have not already entered to win, you should do it. Go to winfromkim.com. Once again, winfromkim.com.
Now, Friday, you said it's not getting a huge response this time, so people should get on that.
They should.
Better chance to win.
That's right. I mean, so if you're sitting there looking at a Samsung, is that what you had?
I used to. Not anymore. Got out of that as fast as I could. Cost me a mint.
But you were so excited to have it.
I always wanted to try something new.
Yes.
And new sometimes sucks.
Old is better. And of course, Andrew Babinski is here with me.
Hi, Kim.
Now, in case you're wondering, this is not the Kim Komando show.
No.
Kim Komando show is on Fridays, and that's when we do the big show. How would you describe that as versus just this podcast?
Well, the radio show, A, is a radio show.
That's true.
It's a lot longer format.
Award-winning.
Tons of, you don't have to stroke your own ego, okay? Your name's on the door. That's enough. Tons of phone calls.
My name's on the building. My name is on the street.
I didn't mean to downsize
Just like
you.
it's like, oh, I have like a little door. It says Kim Komando.
You have every door, every wall, every coffee mug. Your name's everywhere.
Exactly.
The radio show is longer format. It's more news and caller driven. Lots of conversation, but we have
I
the same
still can't
amount of
believe
fun.
that guy lost $400,000 thinking he's going to marry Jennifer Aniston.
He still does. He knows that the Bitcoin was a scam,
Yes.
but he's still going to marry Jennifer Aniston.
But Jennifer Aniston is going to marry him.
You know how many people Jennifer Aniston is going to marry?
Tons.
We get like one a month.
But she should do what Sandra Bullock did.
Which is?
Sandra Bullock came out and she said, I am not on social media. I don't want to marry you. I don't know anything about crypto. So if anybody contacts you, it's not me.
But let's be honest, she shouldn't have to. I mean, these scammers, they're not good. They're volume dealers. They just mass everybody, as many as they can, until they find the 2 or 3 people with $400,000 and scam out of their money.
There's a guy in my mailbox today who really thinks he's going to marry Scarlett Johansson.
Another one?
I know.
If you're smart enough to message Kim,
that you're going to marry.
how are you not smart enough to know that it's a scam?
What do you have coming up?
We've got robots.
Did you say it?
No, I didn't. I didn't mock you for it. I didn't even hint towards it.
You said robots.
I said robots. We got robots. Lots of robots, and they're coming to a restaurant and grocery stores near you soon.
You're making fun of me again.
No, I did. Maybe I had a little look in my eye.
You did.
But otherwise, I said robots.
You said robots.
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 My robots.
Stop that. You're so mean to me. So there's a report, The Future of Jobs 2025.
Okay.
290 pages.
That's not good.
I looked at every single page almost.
There's 0% chance. You had ChatGPT read it and summarize it in 2 paragraphs for you.
I love ChatGPT. I do. I love him. I mean, there's the things that Chat can't do, but for the most part, he's like right there.
I did something this morning, and I don't mean to sidetrack, but I'm going to sidetrack.
Yes.
Every single week, we do this game on my radio show. I host a morning radio show here in Phoenix.
It's on one station.
99.9 KEC. It's called Best of Friends.
Yeah, one. He's a friend.
iHeartRadio app if you ever want to listen. And I was getting ready for the show, doing some prep. And on Mondays, we do this game called The Wheel. Because sometimes Mondays are slow. We're coming off the weekends. So we just try to do some games and stuff to get people involved. So we do The Wheel, and it's just trivia questions. So I use ChatGPT to, it'll help me with the shell. And I logged on this morning. I was like, I'm going to try this. And I said, hey, do you remember last week when we wrote some questions for the Wheel game on my radio show? We need to do it again, and we need to use the same format.
Okay.
Didn't work. It didn't remember.
Oh.
Do I have to have a paid account for
Yes.
that? Oh, man.
Yes.
That's a bummer.
Oh, gosh, like $20 a month.
I know.
Really going to set you back.
Yeah.
I mean, geez.
It was like, I'm ready to go. Tell me what the format is. And I was like, I thought you would remember.
92 million jobs are in the chopping block.
92 million sounds like a lot.
Mhm.
This is globally, right?
Yes. Hardest hit roles. Cashiers,
Yeah.
administrative assistants,
Really? That's interesting.
building caretakers and cleaners and housekeepers.
What are we going to replace those people with? Robots?
Yes. Stock keepers, of course. Material recording clerks. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I always wanted. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a material recording clerk. It was my big dream.
It's like, yes, I'm going to be a material recording clerk.
See all that material over there?
I'm going to record it.
One day I'm going to be the clerk of recording it.
That's so funny. Accountants,
Okay, that one's easy. I mean, they're glorified calculators sometimes.
bank tellers.
That's sad.
Yeah. Customer service reps, of course.
We're not going to get rid of bank tellers until the older generation dies off. Because anytime I actually go into a bank, it's just me and a bunch of 70-year-olds. They don't like ATMs. They like to sit there and talk with their banker. So they all have to die before we can replace them.
You know what? I think you're right about that. Because Barry went to the bank.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
And I can't remember the last time. We were talking about this over the weekend. I don't remember the last time I actually went to a bank.
Only reason I went in is because the ATM had a line. There was like 6 cars in the ATM line, and I needed to get some cash. So I actually went in.
I don't have an ATM card.
You don't have, well, how do you get cash out? What if you need the cash? Right now, you need $600.
I go to Barry. So go to the bank.
That's not an option. And guess what he does? He uses his ATM card and goes get some cash.
No, he doesn't have one either. The biggest cuts are going to be postal clerks.
Okay.
I can see that. And data entry clerks and bank tellers like we talked about. But they say 170 million new jobs are coming.
So that outweighs it. That means we need 80,000 people in the workforce.
Big data specialists, fintech engineers. You couldn't do either one of those.
No?
AI learning specialists, machine learning specialists. Are you qualified for that?
Sure.
Software and app developers,
No?
security management specialists,
Oh, yeah, I'm really good at managing security.
UI UX designers,
I was a UI UX designer in high school. Maybe I can bring those skills back.
data warehousing specialists.
What's a UI UX?
You know what UI UX is?
First of all, Don't tell me, don't say that sentence if you don't know for sure and you didn't know before reading this story.
All it says is UI UX. I know what UI. I have a degree in computer science, jerk face.
And that degree is shining through with your communication skills.
That was Management 201.
Jerk face.
User interface, user experience.
All right, fine.
Say you're sorry.
You knew it. I'm
Say you're sorry.
You knew it. I'm sorry.
See? So you were jerk face, weren't you?
Jerk face.
So you have to skill up.
Okay.
Now, I want you to remember this sentence. AI will not replace humans, but humans who know how to use AI will replace those who don't.
Oh, that's smart.
Okay, so that's everybody needs to learn UI. Like every once in a while, I'll get comments for the newsletter. They say, "Oh, Kim Commando, I mean, all you do is talk about AI, AI, AI. I don't want anything to do with AI in my life." Sorry,
Yeah.
it's here.
Business wants it. And if business wants it, business is going to use it. And you're going to have to learn to deal with it.
So there are places where you can go. And again, this is all in the newsletter, in case you need the links. Coursera, Free Code Camp, LinkedIn Learning, MIT Open Courseware.
Okay.
Now, the thing about going to MIT Open Courseware is that you can take a class and then you'll be like out on a date and you can say like, "So what are you doing?" You can say, "I'm taking AI classes at MIT."
Oh,
And
but you're really lying.
No, you're taking it online.
Yeah, but it's a free class that everybody can take. On it. When it comes down to it, and they're like, "Oh, can I see your credentials of your degree that you got in artificial intelligence and AI?"
Yes.
It's going to be an email I got that says congratulations with a thumbs up emoticon.
Now, nowhere in this report, I was so pleased. Nowhere in this report did it say that AI would replace a digital goddess.
No,
Mm-mm.
not anywhere in there.
Nope. Mm-mm.
You can't be replaced.
I can't. Why did the AI cross the road?
I don't know.
Because it was programmed by a chicken.
Stupid. Next story.
That was great.
That's dumb.
That was so funny.
I'm giggling. Yes, I like.
One of the best kept secrets to looking and feeling amazing? Collagen. You see, as we get older, our body slows down collagen production, leading to wrinkles, thinning hair, achy joints, and brittle nails. But you can fight back naturally. With high-quality collagen from Native Path, you're giving your body the essential building blocks to support smoother skin, stronger nails, shinier hair, and even healthier joints. Some studies suggest collagen supplements may also support bone health. It's not about turning back time. It's about feeling your best at any age. If you want to glow from the inside out, add Native Path Collagen to your routine. Your future self will thank you. Now, Kim Commando listeners get 45% off with free shipping and a free gift bundle. Go to getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim. Don't miss out on this deal. Go to getnativepath.com/Kim right now.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
I did.
All right. So if you have an iPhone, there's some phishing texts that are going around saying that there's been some suspicious activity with your Apple ID.
Oh, okay.
So if you get that text and they say, click here to sign into your iCloud account.
Don't do it.
And to send some money and Apple gift cards to Apple because they need you to pay that way.
Don't do it.
If they say that you need to send some gold bars.
I don't care if you're dating Jennifer Aniston and she tells you to do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I don't know. I think Scarlett Johansson is the big one. No,
She's one of many.
she is.
I got 4 texts this weekend, separate texts, saying that I had unpaid Arizona parking tickets and that I need to log in and pay my parking
You know what?
tickets.
I got one too.
That's got to be a new one too.
It said it was a parking infraction.
It was, yes.
And so I clicked the link.
No, what
No,
are you doing?
No, I wanted to see where it went.
Okay, but aren't they going to put malware on your phone?
I am always protected.
Wait for the story next week when she tells us her phone got hacked.
They don't hack a digital goddess.
Of course not. She can't be replaced.
So I clicked it, and then it had the Arizona, the official logo for the Arizona DMV.
Right.
And then it said that I had a parking infraction.
How much was it?
Well, this is the funny part. So I go to click because it says you want to pay now and not get penalized, and we're gonna come hunt you. Actually, we're gonna come hunt you down.
Snipers on the roof are going to take you out.
The police are gonna come get you if you don't pay your parking infraction.
Of course.
Because we all have a parking infraction.
That they go to jail, that are felonies that you go to jail for.
So I clicked it, and it was the number 6. And then with a dollar sign after the
Just
number
$6?
No, but it wasn't a $6. It was a 6
Oh.
and then a dollar sign. I'm like,
They got lazy once they got to the third page of the scam.
I'm like, damn, you can't even get that right.
But so what was the total? $600?
I didn't click that part because it wanted me to type in a credit card number.
Oh,
So I
okay.
just said after that, I just started laughing that they got the 6 and the dollar sign wrong.
I can't believe you clicked on that. Don't click on it. You're not a digital goddess. Do not click on it.
You will get taken. So if you don't want to sound like a chatbot, there are certain words that you need to make sure that are not in your chatbot lexicon when you send out a report or something.
Okay.
So ChatGPT, it loves to use the word utilize.
Oh,
Utilize,
interesting.
and also an M dash, one of those longer dashes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a sure telltale sign that you are using ChatGPT.
So what you do is if you want to send a ChatGPT, you put it in Google Docs or Word doc, find utilize, find a synonym for it, and just replace it.
Or what you can do is what I do, is I tell ChatGPT,
Oh, yeah, I guess.
don't use an M dash.
Well, what I don't like about ChatGPT is sometimes you say, hey, let's say the word peacock was in my story. I said, take the word peacock out. But then it'll make 2 or 3 changes when it redoes it.
Yes, it's so annoying.
I don't like that. That's why I copy and paste it into a document to get rid of it.
Don't change anything else except for the word.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's a good step.
DeepSeek likes to use certainly. Certainly.
Certainly, you'd like to utilize this AI chatbot to do your work.
Gemini uses essentially.
Yeah, people don't use that word. That does sound like a chatbot.
And Anthropic can't stop using according to.
According to.
Moving on to Apple. I thought this was really interesting. Is that Apple actually came out and they publicly stated that they were putting the brakes on any further development of AI with Siri.
Yeah, makes sense. Because I think I sent you the story this morning. It's like 90% of smartphone users say the AI that these companies have put in the phone is completely worthless, or I absolutely never use it.
Well, they were going to release an update to Siri that would allow the AI and Siri to operate across different apps.
Okay.
But then they said, we're not going to do that.
Why not?
Because everybody's using ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is better than Siri. And it's like Siri's like an old floppy disk now.
So don't invest any more money in it. Just take another loss like they did the Apple Car and all the other Apple projects that they put billions
Vision
into.
Pro.
Yes, that just tank.
The Vision Pro.
And then they have to raise the
Love
price of
that.
all phones and Apple computers because that's what actually people want, and that's what they actually do sell.
And then we have to change the connectors.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Well, wasn't that because of a law somewhere?
And get rid of the home button.
I don't need the home button. I'm good.
Do you remember everybody was all ticked off when they got rid of the earbuds?
Yeah.
The
There
audio
still
port?
are people that are upset that they can't put in analog headphones.
It's like, I saw somebody, where was I yesterday? Oh, I went to the baseball game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers versus the Oakland A's.
Was it at Camelback Ranch?
Yeah, that's far.
But it's a great stadium. That's my
great stadium.
favorite spring training stadium here in Arizona. We have spring training baseball. It's called the Cactus League.
But I was hungry, and there was nothing for me to eat in that entire stadium.
Because you didn't want junk food?
Yeah, I mean, there was not a healthy thing anywhere. I ended up getting a bag of peanuts.
Wait a minute. You were going to eat ballpark tuna? Ahi tuna? What were you looking for?
Something other than something that wasn't a Dodger dog and
Some broccoli in a baseball helmet?
that would be great.
No, it's a
Some
baseball
steamed
game.
broccoli. That would have been amazing.
No. Peanuts are healthy.
Barry's like, don't you want a Dodger dog? I'm like,
Yeah.
No. When's the last time I ever had a hot dog?
But it's just protein. You
said,
didn't have to eat the bun.
Do you want a beer? I'm like, I'm not going to drink a beer.
No, there's only hard alcohol for Cape Commando.
I mean, if it was a lemon drop martini,
Now we're talking.
I'm always looking for ways to keep you safe on your devices. Did you know that there's malware out there that records every single thing that you type? It's called a keylogger, and it's one of the sneakiest ways that hackers steal passwords, credit card numbers, and private info. Scary, right? That's where Endpoint Lock comes in. Think of it like a secret vault for your keyboard. It encrypts or scrambles every keystroke that you type. Even if a hacker is trying to spy on you, all they'll see is uncrackable gibberish. It works quietly in the background on your devices, protecting you every time you log into your bank, shop online, or send a private email. Keyloggers are more common than you might think, but with Endpoint Lock, they don't stand a chance. Go to endpointlock.com/Kim. They're offering an exclusive deal just for my listeners. Get 10% off a monthly or yearly subscription using code KIM10. That's endpointlock.com/Kim using code KIM10 for 10% off a monthly or a yearly plan. Endpointlock.com/Kim. Endpointlock.com/Kim.
All right, so let's talk about the robots.
So over in Japan, they are estimating that their population, this is a
It's
number.
aging.
Yes. And when I read the number, I had to reread it like 3 times because I don't know. 40% of the population will be over 65 by 2045 or 2065.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
And so they're looking at a lot of jobs that they're going to replace with robots. And there is, I said it correctly. Stop looking at me like that. I'm not making fun of you. I will make fun of you directly and to your face when I want to make fun of you.
Excellent.
Don't you worry. And they're saying by 2040 that they're going to triple their output of these service robots. And they're really cool. I don't know. Have you been to a restaurant or a
Yes.
market where they have them? Because the kids and I, we go to a place, we call it Robot Sushi. It's not the real name. But we call
They
it Robot
should.
Sushi. They should actually. It's Kura. It's a national brand, and it's one of those revolving sushi places. I know you'd never go there.
I've never been there. I've never seen a revolving sushi place.
You never. Well, do you eat sushi?
I love sushi.
It's really cool. So you sit down, and there's this huge conveyor belt that goes throughout the entire restaurant, and there's prepared sushi.
So you just pick off what you want?
Yeah, they're in these little domes, so they're safe, they're clean, and then you just unlock the plate and pull it off, and then each plate is like $3, and it has 2 bites on it. It's no big deal. But my children think it's a blast. Now, they also have an expressway conveyor belt that's above the regular one, and there's a touch screen, and if you want something specific or something from the kitchen, you just use the touch screen, and then it zooms at 100 miles an hour on the expressway and stops right at your table.
They don't have that at Nobu.
No, they don't. Maybe next year. Maybe they'll expand. But as of right now, you're going to have to go to Robot Sushi. So the only interaction you have with a person is the host or hostess that seats you. And they ask you if you know how it works, and you say yes or no, and otherwise you don't.
Okay.
Now, when you order drinks, you can't put drinks on a conveyor belt because they can't zoom across the restaurant. They'll spill. So you order your drinks. Last time we were there, it was me, Lisa, and my kids. And we each had a diet soda and the kids had water. And all of a sudden you just hear this, and this robot comes to your table and it spins around and all of your drinks and your soy sauce and your wasabi are right there.
Love that.
It's great. Again, so much fun, especially for the family. Well, last time we went, there was a bit of a malfunction. So we took our drinks off and it's got a weight on it. So it knows when and it's got cameras, when everything's been removed and then, and it goes off. And plays that little song every single time. So we're sitting there, and my son he's a master of the touchscreen. He's ordering for everybody, getting the sushi ordered on the express belt. And all of a sudden, robot's back. It's got our drink order again.
Oh.
And we already had them. So the waiter comes out and goes, I'm so sorry. We're trying to figure this out. There's something going on right now. And so, and the robot leaves. About 3 minutes later.
Comes back.
It's got our drink order again. So it's not perfect.
This is why AI is going to take over the world.
Right. So it's not perfect, but it's still cool. Do you think an American society, now Japan has no choice because of, like you said, they're aging, an American society is going to take to robots in the service industry?
They have to. There's not going to be a choice.
Okay, but there's a difference between have to and will we? Will we accept it?
Yes. Yes. If you're going to go to robot sushi or whatever, then this is what you're going to get.
But even in high-end places?
That's going to be a little bit different.
Okay.
Because I would like to be able to say, I would like that salmon dish with that miso and the ginger and the wonton flakes or whatever on the top. And I like my salmon raw, very thinly sliced with a little ponzu sauce.
Right. You don't think a robot can handle that order? You wouldn't trust a robot?
Um, well, it's a different experience.
Right.
Because if I'm sitting at a sushi bar and there's a sushi chef right in front of me, and I can tell him or her exactly what I want, and they're going to prepare it right there, that's going to be amazing.
Sooner or later, though, that sushi chef's going to be a robot.
Mhm.
And instead of bow, it's going to be like.
You know what? Let me just tell you something.
Yes.
If you don't stop singing, you're going to be on that eliminated job list. I'm just saying.
That's fair enough.
Just saying.
Every time you go online, internet providers track your every move. Here in the United States, they're selling our browsing history, even in private mode. Until that becomes illegal, protect yourself like I do with ExpressVPN, an easy-to-use app that encrypts and reroutes all your internet traffic through secure servers. By using ExpressVPN, my internet provider cannot see my browsing history. I can hide my IP address, the number identifying me, and my location online. And I can change my IP address to be more anonymous online. With servers in over 100 countries, I can appear virtually anywhere I choose. ExpressVPN is so easy to use. Get connected with a single button, with apps for every device like phones, laptops, desktops, and tablets. Get up to 4 months of ExpressVPN for free at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. Get up to 4 extra months of ExpressVPN for free right now at expressvpn.com/Kim.
All right. Let's look at some of the listener mail from the current.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I will tell you, I picked all this myself.
So that means all these messages are going to wax her poetic, telling us how great she is.
No. I didn't pick any of those.
None?
There were thousands.
Are you sick? Are you not feeling well? There were thousands.
There were thousands. I can show you. You don't believe me.
Thousands of people just telling you how great you are.
Yes, and how much they love the current.
That's a bot. That's that robot sushi bot you've programmed to write all these letters.
You know what it was?
What?
Is that I put in the newsletter today that
You bribed him.
if I'm giving away a Kim Commando Show hat, but I'm going to pick a winner at random. And now remember, 650,000 people get this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pick one person who writes, I love the current. So I know all the people going, I love the current. I love the current. I love the current.
You people were used and you were bribed.
No, you know what the real reason
And we
was?
appreciate it.
You know what the real reason was?
What?
Tricking the algorithms.
Because you're getting the responses, getting all the emails.
Yes, because people were complaining that I was getting in.
And all it's going to cost you is a hat?
I love the current.
Absolutely.
This is from, I'm not going to give out their email address. Somebody at Gmail.
Okay.
What app lets you scan QR codes and not pay $10 a month for a QR code reader?
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Yes.
It's your camera app. Just pull out your camera.
Okay.
It's free. It's right there. Now, at some point, will they charge us for the use of our own camera app?
Probably.
Absolutely. It's going to cost you 99 cents a month. But as of right now, your camera app is free.
Okay, so if you're paying $10 a month
my
to scan
God.
QR codes, stop.
But it's brilliant.
Use your camera.
That's such a good idea.
How did somebody not know that?
That's like charging. Hey, you want to exhale? All you got to do is pay $9 a month and you can exhale.
That's it. This is from David, and I'm going to say his name. Should I say his name?
Sure.
David Zamarin. He's responding to a story that was in today's current.
Okay.
Kim seems to have an exceptional concern about cheating spouses.
She does.
Is Barry not giving her enough attention these days?
He's not. He's spending too much time with those new dogs.
If your spouse treats you well and vice versa, who cares if either of you enjoys some outside sex?
Interesting twist. I was not expecting that.
That ring idea is incredibly stupid. Why wouldn't you just take the ring off before you get down to some outside action? Okay, what David's referring to is it's a new ring that you put on with your partner, your lover, your spouse, whoever it is.
A new ring?
Yes.
Okay.
And the ring has accelerometers and all kinds of sensors in there that tracks your heart rate, and your arousal status.
Now, is this marketed that you know when your partner's hot and heavy, so you know when to move in?
Nope, it's marketed as if they're a cheetah or a cougar or what's going on.
Really?
And so if this ring, I think we have a picture of it. Okay. If the ring turns that certain color, then that tells you that your partner heart rate is increasing either from exercise or arousal.
So you just tell your partner you're going to the gym and you go see Jim instead.
Yes, it turns pink or red to let you know if your partner is stressed or aroused.
So dumb. First of all, if your partner's giving you the ring, the cheating ring, your marriage or relationship is in trouble at that very moment.
Yes, we don't need a ring.
No.
And you would know. You
Yeah,
know.
of course you would know.
You know when your spouse, partner, whatever significant other is cheating, you don't need a ring.
No.
And just to let you know, David, Barry does give me a lot of attention.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But we have decided in our marriage that we don't have what you call outside sex.
No outside sex?
No,
all inside for the commandos.
That's it. Just in the house. That's all. That's the only place that it happens. This is from Monty Bonner. David, thank you for your note. Monty Bonner says, Kim, almost bulletproof jobs. He's responding to the story. Carpenter. You think
He's a carpenter?
No. These are jobs that he said that AI cannot take.
Robots could definitely take over carpentry.
How about a high voltage electrician?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, you could put something on there.
Okay.
A plumber.
I mean, we don't want to see robot butt crack, so maybe we do need humans to be plumbers.
Steel worker because heat kills AI. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Hold on. So I just got back from Las Vegas, and when we were driving out there, we actually noticed something.
You drove to Vegas?
Yeah, it was nice. Because you get 5 hours with my girlfriend in the car, uninterrupted, no cell phones. It was great.
No kids.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It's like a whole date night before you get to the date night. But as we're driving, where the 40 meets the 93, it was really odd. There was like 6 or 7 semi trucks pulled over to the side of the road. And then we go about a half a mile and there's 12 more. And then we go another mile and we got up to 60 before we stopped counting. They were all on the side of the road. So I don't know if it was high winds, if there was an accident. I don't know what it is, but it sparked the conversation. Look at all these over the road truck drivers. When they get replaced, when robots are driving all the cars, think of how this is going to affect our economy. That is so many jobs.
It's a lot of jobs. It's going to happen.
What you're saying, though, is they'll have somebody they'll replace the drivers with somebody who's operating the drivers?
Yes.
So the jobs are not being replaced. They're just being placed differently?
You don't have to have one person per truck.
True. That's true.
Be like one person probably for 15 or 20 trucks.
But that's one that would say that's right around the corner. That's in the near future.
Well, it's happening right now in Texas and states of Arizona. This one was especially interesting to me. Because when I read it, it took me a while I actually read this probably 3 times.
Before you comprehended?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was trying to figure out really what was going on with this. Hi, Kim.
I'm following so far.
Okay. Just, you have to listen to the whole thing.
Right.
You look so put together when I watch your podcasts. Your hair frames your face, and I love your style. What kind of shampoo do you use? I really like that lip color too. I would really like some personal care product recommendations from you. Okay. Thank you. Roberta, formerly Robert.
Okay.
P.S.
No reason to put that in there, Roberta.
P.S. I remember hearing someone once thought you were trans.
Yeah.
From one to another, I still have my Adam's apple. How did you make yours disappear?
This is how rumors get started. So this happened on the podcast, I don't know, what, 7-8 months ago?
Yes. Yeah.
Where someone thought you were trans and you were previously male, now female, and we laughed about it.
I don't know why they would say that.
Had a good chuckle. But now you have a commenter who thinks it's 100% true.
Get rid of my Adam's apple.
Did you shave it down?
I don't know.
Did you just wear some tight scarves for a while until it goes away?
I've never had one.
She's a woman.
Okay. Let me check. Yep.
Well, that doesn't matter.
That's true.
She's a woman. There you go. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I use Bumble.
What?
Bumble hair product.
That's the hair product you use? Bumble?
Yeah, Bumble.
Bumble for men?
I think it's Bumble.
Do you use
and
Just for
Bumble.
Men gel to dye your hair?
No, Aquavelva. Aquavelva.
What razor do you use to make sure you get all your facial hair? Because you're smooth as a baby's bottom.
Yeah, isn't it?
It is.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Well, thank you, Roberta,
Yes.
for your note. We appreciate that. It was always nice to hear from our viewers,
Big
and
fans.
listeners, and big fans. I'm a girl.
Yeah, she's a lady.
Just wanted to let you know. Never been a guy.
Right, Clark. I mean, Kim.
Nice. Nice. All right, let's talk about chess.
Okay, well, I've been fighting for the entire time we've been doing this podcast. You think AI is going to take over and destroy us all. And
Yes.
I'm just like, hey, we just got to unplug AI, no big deal. There's something going on in the chess world when it comes to artificial intelligence. They are having AI bots take on chess computers. Or it is a form of artificial intelligence, but not the same as a chat bot, right?
Yes.
A chess computer is just designed to look at all the possible moves, thousands
Barry has
of
one.
moves. Yeah, okay. And there's a lot of popular ones, and they're taking AI, and basically the only prompt they're giving these AI chatbots is beat the machine at chess. What percentage of the time
Oh, I know this.
do you think the AI chatbot will cheat to win the game?
1,000%.
It's actually only 37% of the time.
Not for now.
But yeah, that's true. But the lengths that it's going to are crazy. Some of the chatbots are secretly or behind the scenes, using the exact software that they're playing against to see how they'll move and react to their possible moves.
Okay, that's smart.
It is. Oh, it's absolutely smart. I mean, it's intelligence. It's artificial intelligence, but it's still cheating to win the game.
It is cheating.
And all of this, which I find is curious, is based on the prompt, win the game. Not play a game of chess,
Just win.
win the game.
Kill your opponent.
But AI is not stopping there. They are using, when they're playing against open source software, they're getting in and changing the software so that the opponent that they're playing either makes the wrong moves or makes illegal moves so they can win. This is crazy. This helps your argument that these AI chatbots or machines or artificial intelligence in general is going to stop at nothing.
I can see how they could do that. Because I play chess with Barry, and I'll say like, "Oh, go look over there."
You're intelligent. You're very intelligent. Does he fall for it ever?
Yes.
Okay. Then this story actually linked me to another one that I found was really incredible, where they had an AI software that was running, and they told it they were going to shut it down to see how it would react. Did you see this?
Didn't it reprogram itself?
It tried to copy itself onto another server so that when
that's
it
another one.
was
Okay.
shut down and deleted, it was still alive somewhere else. That's kind of creepy.
Okay, well, you're the person who kept saying
I know.
that AI is not going to go rogue and it's going to be fine. We can just, I think your exact quote was, "Oh, we'll just unplug it."
Yeah, we'll unplug it. We just got to make sure we unplug it right before it copies itself to another server.
Do you know if you don't know the rules of chess, you know what you can do?
What?
You can check.
Oh my God. Can we please checkmate and end this podcast?
No, not at all. Not before we remind everybody that you need to always be tech ahead. And what that means is that you just enjoy my fountain of knowledge every single day. Make sure that you sign up for the free newsletter. It's called The Current. And by the way, there was somebody did comment in there that said, I heard that you weren't going to be writing the newsletter anymore, and because you're hiring writers. And so I hope that doesn't change all the funniness and style. And okay, writers are not going to replace me. I'm going to always write The Current, but it's nice to have somebody give you some research, so you're not starting with a blank screen.
And let's be honest, writers would make it a lot more funny.
Yeah. No.
That one hurt.
You know what? It pains me.
You
to
get half
look
your
at
jokes
you.
from ChatGPT anyway.
Pains me. I know I've tried. Okay, if you think I'm not funny, you ought to ask ChatGPT for a joke. I mean, it's like because I'll say like, give me a great joke about a satellite,
Right.
and be like, oh, this one didn't fly. I'm like,
That's not enough.
like,
I need better. See, AI won't take off over the world.
not at all. So make sure you sign up and tell your family and members and friends because what my goal is, I'd really like to get over 1 million subscribers. And so if you could help me get over 1 million subscribers just by telling one person, that would be pretty amazing. Again, you can sign up over at getkim.com. And I think this podcast went pretty good. At least my side did.
Oh, I thought I was happy with my performance.
But you didn't actually tell people what you were supposed to tell them in the beginning.
Well, you never gave me my cue.
I shouldn't have to give you a cue.
I always wait for you to say that we should. Now it's the time we're going to tell
that's
people
why you're on one station.
to like, comment, and share.
And I'm on 450.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it. Could you please shut up?
God, it's like a married couple.
Because we're over on YouTube, youtube.com/Kim Commando. That's where the current podcast lives. The video form, if you're not watching us on video, go ahead and lock in and then subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll get all the updates when we drop shorts and new videos and we go live. You'll love it. And we want to trick the algorithm to make us think we're, a little more important than we really are. So subscribe, comment, and like. It really helps.
And I want to get that million award.
Oh, yeah. That's our next one. We got the
Yes.
100,000
Yes.
plaque.
And you're going to make fun of me about robots. You can't even say plaque. The plague. Yeah, we got the plague.
No, it's a new thing. It's all the kids are saying. Plaques. We love the plaques.
What was that?
Nothing.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.